because of Katie. I'm going to try to keep it together.
Thank you so much, Katie.
Katie Gonzalez.
Put Katie at the top of your list because she's incredible.
I just took this fabulous training and worked with Katie Gonzalez.
This girl, who I have never even met in person, has done so much for my life, for my business.
It has been my greatest pleasure working with Katie.
And I just went through Katie's program. She helped me design my online program, and I believe now I can be able to deliver it with confidence and honesty to my clients.
And she is a faith-based woman, and I resonate with that because sometimes when I feel like I'm failing, sometimes I just need a little hand up. And to have a person that has like minds just helps me to just feel like I can stay on this journey.
Where she has a 3-step process to grow your business fast. There's 3 takeaways that I got from this. One is you got to define your target audience. If you're wanting to grow your business and potentially scale, I recommend Katie Gonzalez.
Thank you. You have showed me a process to help me reach more people by using events.
And working with her is design. You definitely have to design your offer where she actually helps you build your high ticket offer and put that into place. You got to generate your traffic and you got to set everything up for your virtual event.
And she has refined it to 3 incredible steps, which is define, design, and deliver.
And then the 3rd takeaway that I got from her is the delivery. It's the actual execution of the virtual event.
And one of the things that I thought was most profound is the way that you design the program to help people reach a quota enough to be able to make sure that there's enough attendance so that you're able to serve your customer base. So I am very impressed with the system that you built.
Hey everybody, welcome to How to Grow Your Online Business Using Event. My name is Katie Gonzalez. It is a privilege to have you all. Comment down below where you come from, and we're gonna get started right away. Right away. Get started immediately. Okay, let me share my screen again. And like I shared before, the name of this event is How to Scale Your Online Business Using Events. Okay, I hope you hear me and see me. Everybody, can you wave at me if you hear me and see me? All right, thank you. So this is for you. If you're stuck working with clients one-on-one, you have no sales, low sales, or little sales, you have no visibility, no high quality leads. This is for you. If you are in this situation, this is the right event for you. Okay. And here is my story. Okay. I remember when I got started back when with the pandemic, and I started as a network marketing, selling products online. You know, I was trying getting clients, you know, online to in person. I was doing presentation one-on-one, and it was good at the beginning, but I felt like I wanted to do something of my own, and I did not continue the network marketing business, and I decided to do my own business. So to build my own company, and that is when everything started. I started my own business in health and wellness, as I used to be in the health industry. I started as a accountability coach, a person. I started as a person that wanted to work with people that wanted to improve their health, okay, their wealth. Begin after I started this business. So I started, you know, building my business. I started to build my website. I spent thousands of dollars buying courses, buying all kind of product, buying all kind of courses out there. And I started to do as I created my website. I spent about a year, building my website, and I was excited, for my websites. I don't know how many of you have ever felt like that, where you're studying something and you're excited. So I was so excited for that year. You know, when I finished the website, I thought like, everybody will come to my website, see what I do. But unfortunately, it did not happen. Nobody came. The only person that came was, my mom, my sister, but not, people that I wanted to work more in depth. So I was so disappointed. I felt a failure. I feel like maybe business is not for me. I felt like giving up. Okay. But I did not give up. Everything changed one day when I met a woman in an event, and she started to teaching how to do event, how to do the representation one to many at the same time. And as I was working one-on-one clients, I did not want that. I wanted to work with people one to many. So that's when my coach Shanda Center came and she showed me and the group of people there how to do events. So that changed my business forever. And that is the thing that I'm going to be sharing with you today. So events change the game. I remember when I started my website, I had a freebie, and I would thought, people will come. So I created a wonderful freebie for people, to come. Now that was a very funny story, but everything changed. Like I shared before, when I started doing event, and this woman, her name is Chanda Center, start to teach us how to do event. So event, virtual event change the game of business. So if you want to grow a business, you want to start your business, event is the right way to do it. Okay. And, and today you're going to learn how to grow your business with event with 3 simple steps. But before I tell you the 3 steps, I have to tell you about the identity issues. Like if you have any identity issues and you don't believe in the steps and you don't believe in the things you do, this might not be for you. But if you are open to learn more about the identity issues and how you are, if you believe that God created on you, God created on His own image, and you are a perfect creation for Him, I want you to listen and just listen to the steps that I'm about to give you. Don't have any doubt and just implement the things. If you really believe in something, you really believe that you can do this. Okay, so I have to tell you that before I tell you the 3 steps, because some of you listening and watching might say, "Oh, this will not work." It will work because all this strategy works. This is what I have experienced. All the strategy work out there is you, is us who have not changed, who need to change your identity. Okay, so this is set up now. I'm going to start with the first step. The first step is define. You're going to define the person, the people that you are going to work at. Some people call it the niche, your niche. Who are they? What is their mental state? Are they entrepreneurs? Are they, where they live? Do they have family? Do they travel? Like, what is the thing that they motivate? What's the thing that they do every day? Are they business owners? Are they entrepreneurs? You really have to go so deep on these people that you work with. Okay, who are they? What are their characteristics? Are the people that love investing? I highly go deep on this because you were doing a presentation and you wanted to get sales. So I really emphasize like what's the mindset, when you are presenting an offer, what they say, okay? So this is really important, okay? So are the buyers that can buy your product, okay? So you have to define your target audience and the problem you solve for them. What is that one problem that you solve for your clients, okay? What do they feel? Um, what is their feelings? What they hear, what they can see, what they can feel based on that problem that you solve for them. Because if you do not have any problem to solve, unfortunately, you don't have any business. So it's really important that you have a problem to solve. Okay, and that takes me, since you're clear about that, on the people that you want to work with, their mindset, what they do, are there, the guards directives and all of that, we're clear on this step. Okay, so we're gonna go to step, let's do step number one, and which I call it the $1 billion problem. Okay, like I said before, what is the problem that they have, that they cannot sleep, that they do not have in peace? So you are like the hero that's gonna solve that problem. So the $1 billion problem is what I call the problem, the $1 billion problem. This is what they want to solve, and you are there to come and save them. Okay. The second step is design. You're gonna design an event that attract them and showcase your high ticket offer. We're gonna talk about that, your high ticket offer later, in a few minutes. So we're gonna have to design your event. But before we design your event, we have to know, if you don't know, the type of event that you can host. Okay, and I'll be explaining about each one of them. Okay, masterclass, it can last between 1 and 2 hours. Workshop is where you're going to be, working with people, you're going to be implementing with people. Live event is where you invite people to go, live on a location, okay, on a venue. You invite people to go there and you do your presentation. Challenge is very famous right now, where you can do a challenge online and invite your friends, the people you work with. Summit is one of my favorites one, because Summit, you can invite a bunch of speakers on your subject, and you can do a 1 day event with all of that. You can also do your own event, your own speaking, and it could be a 3 days, could be 21 days, it could be a few days, where you are, doing interview with people. And then you have conference, which is very similar, but it's a bit different because this is also in person. Okay, it could be also online, but conference is in person. Webinar, webinar is 30, 45 minutes, 1 hour. Webinar where you do a presentation. Invite people also online. Intensive is where you also invite people to go deeper on the topic, and you implement with them. And boot camp is also similar, where you are working with people and you maybe spend 3 days with them and you show them, what you do. Okay. So we're gonna design your event now. So we're you're gonna pick a date. I highly suggest you pick 6 weeks from now. Okay, 6 weeks from now. Today is August 15. Let's say at the beginning of October, that's what you're gonna be start. That's what you're gonna do your presentation. You're gonna do your event, like say October the 5th. Okay, so you're gonna start planning how you're gonna fill that event. Okay, we're gonna do a master class. You with all of this event, you have to have leads. People that you already work, people that you have already shared what you do, Those are people that could be your followers, people that you have already interact with, all of that. Okay, masterclass, workshop, live event, you invite them with people that you already know, that you already have connect, and you can invite them, to for a free event. That depends. You have to pick which event you want to do. You want to do a free event is simpler, simply. So you just invite them to a Zoom call. You create a Zoom register and in Zoom and invite them, and you can do all this event on Zoom, or also a summit. Invite some speakers that have the audience as well, and you can do it on Zoom. Okay, so you have to decide on the topic based on the problem that you solve. For example, the problem that I solve is sales. Okay, what is the problem? What is the problem with sales? Is that they don't have the right offer? Is that they don't have the right lead? You're gonna go deep on that problem. You're gonna create the topics based on the problem that you solve. So you're gonna name your event. Okay, it's very important you name your event, and at the top of the page show, the landing page show, so you say, like, if you're struggling with this problem, sales, you're struggling with whatever, you're struggling to lose weight, you're struggling with whatever problem you're solving, you put it at the top of the page. Like um, if you are having this problem, put it there. It's the right event for you to come, and I will teach you how to solve that problem. Okay, and then the taggers, the registration pages, and all the stuff, the tag stuff that you can hire a BA if you don't know how to do that, and you have to create your presentation. Okay, you have to create your presentation as I'm doing right now, which is very simple right now with AI, because can uh, you can tell AI to create a landing page, to create all the promotion, to create all the stuff, to create all the things that you need in your event. Okay. So this at the end of the day, we're already I share the day. Let's say if it's October 5th. From today, you're gonna start filling your event, inviting people. If you decided to do a pay event, which I highly recommend, if you're doing a pay event, um, is you can charge $5, for them to attend, and then we're still on design. Step number two, we're gonna design also your high ticket offer. You might already have an offer. You have to define the offer, design the offer that you're gonna be sharing at the end of your presentation. Okay, so how much is the offer? Okay, I highly recommend that you start with $5,000. Even if you're getting started, $5,000 is the minimum that you can charge while you're doing an event. Okay, and the type of event, and how many hours you will spend with those people, online. If it's 3 hours, 2 hours, you know, 3 hours in about, if it's important. The more time you be with people in the room, the better they, the trust that they feel that, that you can work with them. Okay. So you're going to design your high ticket offer. It could be an event. It could be, a 6 weeks program, a 6 week course. It will be a mastermind. It could be a group call that you do. It could be any kind of stuff, any kind of offer that you wanted to offer. Okay. And that leads me to the third step, which is delivery, where you're going to be delivering your offer and the transformation that you say that you will do in your offers. So that's very simple. What kind of delivery you can do in your offers? I'm a huge fan of doing events, live event. You can invite them to to go to a live event. It could be in Hawaii, it could be in Mexico, it could be in any amazing place that you can invite them deliver the offer that you already explained that you would do. Okay, you invite so on the people where you can help them implement, in that 2 day, 1 day event where you're gonna be delivering your offer, or it could be a 6 week course where you're gonna, be delivering, the program that you offer, the mastermind, what is the place that it's gonna be on Zoom, it's gonna be in person. It could be all kind of stuff. Saying how long is it? If it's an event, it could be 2 events where you implement, for example, you can implement the lead generation, you can implement an offer that you wanted to create, anything that you want to deliver on that promise that you already explained on your offer. So that's pretty much everybody, the third step on how to grow your online business using a band. So it was a privilege to be with you and you listening to this presentation. How many of you got value of what I shared today? Yes? Okay. Is that okay with you if I share for just a little bit how I help people? Okay. The way I help people is in my program called the Business Event Accelerator. And it's a BIP day where I show you all the steps and we're just gonna work together for a few weeks and I will help you implement as quickly as possible all these steps. Okay. So if you're interested in the offer that I'm offering, you can book a call right now. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I'm gonna put the link in the replay also, where you're able to book a call to see how I'm able to help you. Okay, that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you. God bless you, and you can do this. You can achieve any goals that you want before the year's end. Just imagine by December 2025 of 2025 this year, and you have achieved any goals that you want to achieve. Is $1,000,000, is a $500,000. Any goals you can achieve if you believe that you can do it. You believe, first of all, God, that you're capable to do it, and just do it right, um, do the right thing, and implement the things that I have already shared with you, and the things that you already know. And that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you today. God bless you. If you want to book a call, I'm going to put the link down below. And thank you so much. Okay, bye. Bye-bye, everybody.